And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go? Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one off the mark, and that's how this series begins. Next pitch is outside. And he pumps it a strike. You know, if in fact Jacob deGrom adds to his Cy Young total as a Ranger, he'll become the first Ranger ever to win the Cy Young Award, and that would leave only the Colorado Rockies as a team that does not boast a Cy Young Award winner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. deGrom, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. And downstairs.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Next offering is fouled back.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Next pitch just misses. And now it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Austin Riley, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball one. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys. Is choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Just off the inside edge. There's a strike, 3-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Sean Murphy stands in now, looks at that one inside. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Got it by him for the K. Braves strand one. Now back here at the ballpark and towing the slab in this one, Spencer Strider. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of the game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Got him. And there's one down. Now it's Robbie Grossman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Acuna hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Seager stands in now. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this, a lot of times.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2 from Arlington coming up. Top of the second. Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
The pitch. Swing by d'Arnaud. That one lifted to left. High and deep. It bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And it's 1-1 for Jacob deGrom. He comes from humble beginnings. Think about it. A 9th-round pick by the Mets in 2010. He went to Stetson, and he was mainly a shortstop at Stetson. By the way, Stetson, if you're wondering, it also boasts another Cy Young Award winner, Corey Kluber. The 2-1. Fought off foul. deGrom hit 1 homer in college. You know who it came against?
Chris Sale.
That's right.
How about that? Sale a lefty and deGrom hitting from the left side of the plate. You don't see a whole lot of lefties homer off of Chris Sale.
d'Arnaud stands at second with no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit, takes ball one. DeGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2-0. That one missed.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Jorge Mateo. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Second inning here, no score. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Seager. They get the force. That's out number 3. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Brad Miller now. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Next to hit, Mark Mathias. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Ezekiel Duran stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And the righty deals.
Ball 3.
And that's a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game in a park like this.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late. Acuna in his 6th season, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. One and 2 now on Acuna. And a ball evens the count. Good eye right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Oh, he brought it back.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. This guy has turned into a beast. Left field. Biggers squeezes it, and that'll do it. So, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This to center field. Harris after it. He's got it. 1 away. So up next, Jax Biggers. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Biggers, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball to strike.
Yeah.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. On the corner for a strike. Strike 1. Garcia goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The wind and the pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That's inside. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Garcia makes the catch. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Bottom four, and now Robbie Grossman. And a pitch. And a good eye there. Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. That's to third, and that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Doubled his first time up. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Now a fly ball to right center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Grossman over at first with one away. Misses inside. 3-1. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
That's an out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Puts the squeeze on it. 1 up, 1 down. Bunting for a hit, first base side. Low. He's in there.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Mateo runs. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brad Miller. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swings through that. Next pitch is outside. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's in there. 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Miller at first, one gone. And takes low for ball one. Bounce to the left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Jonah Heim now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to Albies. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
All set for the top of the sixth. And stepping in is the speedy Ronald Acuna Jr. And the right-hander back to work. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Low, calls it in, and there's one away.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Olsen up for the third time and takes ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And he deals. Strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Riley in the box again, takes a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the count is even. Two down, nobody on. And fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Goes down looking. Offense held in check there. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth at the plate. Jax Biggers. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Now batting.
Next up for Texas, Robbie Grossman.
Grossman.
There's a strike. Grossman measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2008. And Acuna able to make the grab. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we are still scoreless. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. The right-hander back to work. Popped up. Durant hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud will hit next. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Dane Dunning up and throwing. Otto getting loose as well. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. And that's outside. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a strike. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grossman settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And strike 2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Dane Dunning gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Strider back to work. There's a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Brad Miller stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1. Good eye
Oh,
right
okay.
there. Ripped on a line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman Ozzie Albies. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Joe Barlow appears to be getting loose. Hernandez getting cranked up as well. And here it comes.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Kicks and deals. Here's a high chopper. And Albies is retired.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Mateo in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Foul ball. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. That misses, and that's ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Seager fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Mark Mathias. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. The pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a tapper. Throw on to Olsen. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman,
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In there for strike one. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is downstairs. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. A.J. Minter gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 33, A.J. Minter.
Time at the plate and takes high there.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Struck him out looking. Rangers go down quickly there. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Welcome back. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Dunning back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
Strike 2. Here comes the pitch.
0-1.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Duran makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back. And the batter now, Jax Biggers. And the pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So the lineup flips over. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there, 0-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes. for the second time today. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Sends it across to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9 isn't enough to decide. Back here at the ballpark, we're in extras here. Now it's the DH, Sean Murphy. And the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Biggers makes the grab on the run. To second with the throw in, no chance to get back. It's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now, Michael Harris. First offering, misses the mark. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And the pitch. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th. Making a move at third. Entering as the pinch runner, Bubba Thompson. Now it's Corey Seager.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Miller in the box now, takes strike 1. Winning run at third, 1 down. It's a squeeze. In comes the winning run, and the Rangers win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow!
Well, a gutsy call from the bench. You've got to have a lot of confidence in the ability to handle the bat by that guy standing at the blocks. Well, he got it done, put the ball on the ground. That's all you're looking for in terms of execution. Incredible finish to this game.
1-0 the final. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 5 hits, no errors.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop, if I post my, I have the world like ooh ah. This right here, that new bop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call.
Yeah, call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your phone.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in walk-off fashion 1-0. The New York Mets swiped 5 bags as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-1. Garrett Stubbs had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Phillies take care of the Giants 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-2. The Cincinnati Reds had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as
Live from Arlington, Texas, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
That's out to center field. And Acuna retired. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Sean Murphy.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
And another ball. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. If you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Austin Riley in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. And that one hammered. Taveras ranging back and gone. Austin Riley goes deep. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. In there, and it's 0-1. Eovaldi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases. His fourth home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Fourth on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Liner, base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's in for a strike. One cool nugget on Eovaldi comes from the same hometown as Nolan Ryan. Both guys from Alvin, Texas. They actually attended the same high school. They didn't meet until 2016. Eovaldi pitching for the Yankees, visited the Astros, and that's when he got a chance to meet the Ryan Express. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. At the belt and fires. That misses off the outside edge.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And now it's even up.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 2-2 on the way. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Sam Hilliard digs in now.
The center fielder, number 14, Sam Hilliard.
The other way, and it drops in. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So 2 down. Jorge Mateo now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. And going for Atlanta, Kyle Wright. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Bubba Thompson. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a base hit. Here's Leody Taveras. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Out towards left center. Mateo makes the play, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom. And he deals. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Matt Olson up to the plate. The walk and a run scored his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
In the dirt, Garver on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Mitch Garver up to hit here. The right-hander back to work. On the ground, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second, and that rolls into the corner. Garver into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Garver leads off second with nobody out. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Mark Mathias, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Right. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The punch out there, back-to-back strikeouts.
The third baseman.
Here's Josh Young. That clips the corner.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Got him looking. That ends the inning. Rangers leave one. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Austin Riley. Evaldi back to work. Out to short. Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses off the outside edge. d'Arnaud measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate.
Foul ball.
Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a foul ball. Albies, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao. And the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
Going to count 1 and 2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jack Biggers. And a pitch. And a strike in there. Right. Measures 6 feet 4 inches. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw on to Olsen, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Bubba Thompson. There's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Mateo makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Sam Hilliard. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. And that one ripped to left, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So, man aboard, Jorge Mateo. Next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's the strike. Trying to bunt his way on. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him trying to bunt for a hit.
Now batting,
Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Glenn Otto, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Dunning warming up as well. And it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering way off the plate. Runner on at third, one gone. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 4-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. will hit next. Into center. Taveras pulls that one down, and that's the inning. Push across one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on.
The center fielder.
The pitch.
Leody
Taveras at the plate now. That's ball one. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Low batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's the all set for the start of the inning. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Matt Olson.
And here it comes. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And it falls. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Glenn Otto.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Now at the plate, Austin Riley. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner. No outs. Runner on second. This one smoked out to left. Thompson makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta,
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle to first. Now 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in now.
d'Arnaud.
That one outside, and that's ball 1. Olson at third with 2 away. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Out towards right center field. Taveras settles under it. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Brad Miller. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And 1-2.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Fires across the diamond, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matthias in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Up the middle, Grissom. On to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Young, the next to hit. Pulls that one foul. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And the 0-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1-2-3, go the Rangers. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Otto back to work. Called strike right there. Otto, a 6'3" righty, 240 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2017. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So digging in, Sam Hilliard. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Runner at second, nobody out. And now 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Three-2 on the way. Back to the mound, Biggers. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 7. Jorge.
Now it's the power speed combo. Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Mateo measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next offering misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit.
Grissom.
Out to short. Not in time, and that'll score a run.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and ball 1.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Grissom off of first with 2 away. swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8-9-1. And welcome back. Now, Jax Biggers. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
So next to hit for Texas, Robbie Grossman. His righty-lefty splits there. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Next offering is fouled back.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 1 ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Bubba Thompson. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one at the knees for a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
First baseman.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mateo puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Rangers leave a pair. Welcome back. Now here is Matt Olson. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Joe Barlow up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next one in the dirt. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Two down. And he dodges that fastball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
comes a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Full count pitch. You'll have to wait. Time called to the plate. And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Knocks it down. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And the slider catches the zone. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, Sean.
That ball was
Murphy.
absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now here is Sean Murphy. And a pitch. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Riley around second, headed for third. Here comes Riley. He will score. It's 6-0.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now Travis d'Arnaud in the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Bottom of the seventh. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Mitch Garver. The wide to kick the pitch. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Ripped on a line to center. could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Brad Miller now. That's in there. That's strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Garver at second with nobody out. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next is the designated hitter, Mark Mathias. Strike one. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Runners on the corners, no outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
There's a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is popped up.
Batter's out.
And now the right fielder, Robbie Grossman. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 8th inning coming up. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Barlow.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
The pitch. Albies, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. There's a strike. And a 1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Full count.
he walked him.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 14, Sam Hilliard.
Hilliard, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is fouled back. Albies on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. John King, the left-hander, up and throwing. At the belt and fires. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Now the 0-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Slider misses outside. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Next offering is fouled back. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it. Miller over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And at first, now here is Vaughn Grissom. Mateo runs. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner leads away at second, and that one wrapped foul. Going 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson. The wind of the pitch. That's through there for a strike. Right. Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Ball one there. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. Low. The next to hit takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well,
just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screw.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Slapped foul. Low on at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Inning over. 1 left for Texas. They trail it 6-1. So they turn things over to the righty, Jonathan Hernandez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hernandez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Over to first, and he's safe. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. Pickoff move to first. Acuna dives back in. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking.
And there he goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Thompson right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting. Third base.
Austin Riley will hit next.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
There's a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. evens the count. The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Time called now before the payoff pitch. And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Murphy in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is popped up.
That's an infield fly. Batter is out.
Up next for Atlanta.
And next is the designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Up the middle. Biggers. Jump throw. That ends the frame. Two left on. Nick Anderson in. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Brad Miller.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
There's a strike. Well struck right field. Back there. And it hits the fence. The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Josh Young now at the plate. And that one is inside ball one.
1-0.
There's the strike. There's the strike. Miller stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering is down low. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Anderson ready to work. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Up next for the Rangers, Robbie Grossman. In there, and it's 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 outs, and one in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 12 hits.